Settle down and focus inwards. Close your eyes and tune in to the breath. Notice how the body feels. Notice how the chest rises and falls with each breath. Now let's get back to your story. You're taking George back to the dog's home, and he barks incessantly all the way there. This dog is uncontrollable, you tell the woman. He's driving me mad with his constant barking, and he chews everything. The woman takes the lead from you, shaking her head, and leads George away. She locks him in a cage in the reception area. I did try to warn you, she says, pulling out George's file. Nothing but trouble, this one. George's head hangs low, and he starts licking his paws anxiously. You feel a twinge of guilt. It's not his fault he isn't trained, you think. I'm so sorry, you say. I've made a mistake. I'm just having a bad day. I'm sure he's learned his lesson, you mumble. Do you want him or not? Asks the woman impatiently. You look deep into George's sorrowful brown eyes. Yes, I do. George leaps up at the bars, wagging his tail. You drive home, and for a while you both feel happy again. But by the next day you see signs of his old ways creeping in again. So you book him in for some dog training with a recommended but controversial trainer to sort him out once and for all. The trainer is brutal and hits the dogs with a riding crop to teach them what happens if they're disobedient. It's not the dog's fault he's naughty, the trainer tells you. He doesn't understand what you want from him. You have to speak his language. Dogs understand pain, and you need to teach him about consequences. The theory makes sense to you, but you feel uncomfortable with the idea of hurting George. George hides behind your legs and growls at the trainer. After the first session, the trainer issues all the owners with their own crop. George is hit several times during the session by the trainer and by you, but there's no denying he's more obedient. You feel guilty after the session and make an extra big fuss of him, but you can't stop thinking about the obvious improvement in his behaviour and how much easier he is to control when you carry the crop in your hand. And now, just let the mind go. Let it relax. Let go of any focus just for a few seconds. If the mind wants to wander, let it wander. And coming back to the sensations in the body, the weight of the shoulders in the feet on the floor. Notice any sounds around you, coming back into the room, bringing with you any learnings, and open your eyes.